Good morning, how are you?
I'm well, thank you very much.
First of all, we would like to thank you for having accepted to do this interview. We would be curious to know something more about you, to allow who is listening to get to know you a little bit better.
Absolutely, it was my pleasure. Thank you for having considered me for the interview. I'm Marilyn Asturi and I am a mother tongue English teacher here at Spallanzani High School in Tivoli.
What brought you here in Italy?
What brought me here in Italy, to make the long story short, I met my husband in Sardinia during a summer trip after having gotten my degree at UT, University of Texas in Austin.
What are the differences that you have noticed between Italian and American schools? Which do you prefer and why?
The differences that I have found between educational systems as far as Italy and America is concerned is that what I value very much here as a teacher, what I've learned to value is oral testing, which I find to be a fundamental skill, cognitively and socially speaking, so social skills as well. That in the United States is not something that is done, and I instead feel it is something very important, a very important skill to develop.
You said that you were a teacher. Why did you choose this job? Do you like it? And if so, what do you like about it?
Why I chose this job and if I like it. I do. I love it. I love my job. I feel very privileged. I chose this job when I arrived here. I thought about what I wanted to do. I knew I was always going to study languages, and that is what I did. But I later decided, after coming here to Italy, I met my husband, who was a teacher in a conservatory, and I started liking the idea.
When you were younger, did you have other ambitions?
When I was younger, did I have other ambitions? Well, I always knew I wanted to study languages. So I knew languages were always going to be a part of my life. I just didn't know what I was going to do with them until, as I just told you, I decided to become a teacher.
What are instead some negative aspects of your job?
Negative aspects of my job. All jobs have positive and negative aspects, but I'm very, very fond of my job. So I'm not complaining, but I think that lately it has become very bureaucratical. So I feel like I have to spend a lot of time doing things that take away time from my teaching.
What has teaching taught you?
What have I learned by teaching? I've learned a lot by teaching. I think that you never really stop being a student. You can empathize with students. We've all been students. And this job has helped me better understand what I studied, because I have to make it approachable to you. So,
what are some negative aspects of American schools according to you?
Like I said, negative things about the American school. I really think that they should introduce oral testing because I think it's a fundamental skill.
And some positive aspects instead?
Positive things about American schools. Positive things, the fact that you can choose your classes makes it so students are, they're more oriented also for when they need to go to college. I think it's a good option, I believe.
Have your parents always been supportive, or did they have other ambitions for you?
My parents did not always support my course of studies. My father would have preferred I became an engineer. He was very upset when I told him I was going to study languages. But I knew that it wasn't my path, and now he's very proud of me, but it took some time for him to understand this.
Are you living your dream life, or you feel you still have goals to be reached?
Well, am I living the life of my dreams? As I said before, I cannot complain. I'm very happy with my job. I'm also very happy in my personal life. I think that there is always room for improvement, and that you should always strive to be the best version of yourself in any area of life, in work and outside.
Grazie mille.
Thank you very much.